Where does the test at Greenslope Driving Test Center start from and where it ends? I'm Omid, a driving instructor at EMI Driving School in Brisbane. Okay, first of all, the location of the test center at Greenslopes, it's at 700 Logan Road, Greenslopes. Let's find that on the map. Is right here, and the way to get to the car park where the test starts from is through Logan Road, and then from Logan Road we turn into Greensslopes Street, and the car park is right at the beginning of the Greensslopes Street. So we are driving to Greenslopes Test Center. We are in Logan Road, driving outbound from the city, going toward Garden City. We pass Greenslopes Mall on the left hand side. And we turn to Greensslopes Street. As we turn to the car park, there are two lanes. We want to stay on the right lane. In the car park, we need to make sure that we drive very slow, as the speed limit in the car park is 10 kilometers per hour. And as we come across the pedestrian crossing, we make sure that we scan either sides carefully for any pedestrians crossing the road. We turn right. Driving carefully over the pedestrian crossing again and turning right. Turning right again. And turning left. And here it is when you need to park your car for the test. Any of these car parks with striped white lines that are identified by the sign as well. And you don't want to park your car this way, head in, but you want to park your car this way, head out. If you park your car this way, it's easy to get out of the car park, and you are usually asked to go to your right and get out of the car park. So I'm putting the right indicator on and aiming for the left side of the road. And as you're going out through the gap of this car wash, you can see if there's any cars approaching, because you need to give way to them if any cars coming from that side. At this intersection, they usually ask you to turn right, but before turning right, there are two things to watch for. One of them is this convex mirror, through which you can see and check again if there's any cars coming from the other side. And there's give way sign and no right turn at this corner. After turning right at this intersection, in here we can only turn left, so we put the left indicator on and we don't ask the examiner where should I go, and we look to our right to give way to all the cars that are coming from the right hand side. And because the space is a little tight here, make sure you don't hit the island in the middle of the road. So recapping the points that are important at the start of the test when getting out of the car park. 1. Drive on the left side of the road. 2. Follow the give way rules. 3. Drive slowly, 10 kilometers per hour. 4. Use the indicator when necessary. 5. Scan your surroundings properly. And 6. Watch not to hit the curbs. At the end of the test, they usually take you back to the center from Greensslopes Street, and they will ask you to turn left to the car park and stay on the left lane. Again, as we go to the car park, we make sure that we drive slowly. The speed limit is 10 kilometers per hour, and this might be the only pedestrian crossing that you come across during your test, so making sure that you scan either sides properly as you drive over it. Then they will ask you to turn left at this intersection, but because the space is a little tight, make sure you go a little wider so you don't hit this green pole here. When you turn left, there are some car parks right ahead of you, and they will ask you to go straight to any of these car parks, and that's where you finish your test. So nothing complicated, it's just driving straight to one of these car parks. Just one last point, when you finish the test, if you happen to stop next to one of these poles, make sure you don't stop like this, as it is hard for the examiner to open the door and get off the car. Make sure you go a little further so it's easier for them to get off the car. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon and select all to receive notification for new videos. Good luck with your test.